the United States of America, we still practice capital punishment. That means executing certain people who are on death row. And right now the big controversy is about this guy. He's fighting. They botched his first execution attempt, and now they're trying to kill him again, execute him, this time using nitrogen. And it reminds me of one time I was on a bus many years ago. I think it was in 1982 or 1983. I had been enjoying my summer in Los Angeles. Either it was summer vacation or winter vacation, and it was time to go back to school. And I was going to school at a place called Oakwood College in Huntsville, Alabama. It was a HBCU institution, and it was time to go back. And I didn't have a car at the time, so I guess it was take the bus. And Greyhound and Trailways buses, they were both in operation, but as you know, Greyhound was the premier and charged more, and Trailways gave you a discounted rate. And so I paid my ticket and I got on the Trailways bus right there in Los Angeles. I think it was at Union Station, the big place out there, famous for all kinds of purposes, but Union Station. And there I was in Union Station getting on the train, not the train, the bus. And I tucked myself in, gave the man my ticket, the bus driver, and we're headed out to Huntsville, Alabama. But something happened. We made a few stops along the way, and I may have changed a bus or two. I was just following instructions, and I was enjoying my trip, sleeping. Of course, you have to sleep on those long trips. And I was nudged awake, and the bus driver said I had arrived. And I was looking around. Well, I've been to Huntsville, Alabama before in a bus, and it didn't look quite familiar. And so I got off the bus, and lo and behold, I was in Huntsville, Texas. How in the world did that happen? Huntsville, Texas. And I think I got there because I was racially profiled, because a lot of the executions in our country at that time were in Huntsville, Texas. And a black man on a bus to Huntsville, he must be going to Huntsville, Texas to visit his dad or his uncle or his brother who were getting executed. So that is how I ended up in Huntsville, Texas instead of Huntsville, Alabama. Crazy, crazy world we live in. I guess I did get to Huntsville, Alabama eventually, but it took another day to get back. I had to backtrack. And the Trailways people, the bus people, the transportation people, they just figured out how I could get back on track. But there you go. Driving or riding in a trailway as a black man, you never know where you're going to end up, because yeah, institutionalized systemic racism, they call it. I don't know. I just got to the wrong place at the wrong time on the wrong bus.
Yeah.